Kia/Raise Your Banjers pre-show for the Bronze LCS. I want to thank everybody for joining us. All
Oh my gosh.
28 of you. I'm joined this evening by Curse Money Badger, who is the rock to my floaty, drifty current, and Giveback, who is our on-the-field reporter.
I'm gonna get dunked.
You're gonna get dunked, but that's
I'm gonna get dunked, and it's gonna be glorious. And I'll give you play-by-play of how poorly I play
Excellent.
while I go. Or if you just hear me go like, "Oh!" then you can just reverse 15 seconds, and everyone can think in their mind about how awesome I was at what I just did.
I will also be drinking my wine with the Viagra, which also sponsors our replay for this evening. There we have it.
For the sharp-minded.
Oh man.
It was just, I mean, it was a rating success on the first at Bronze LCS, and so the sponsorship dollars have just been flowing in.
Literally
Tonight-
making
yeah.
it rain.
Literally, tonight we have sponsors that include Vegemite, Wonder Bread, Nutella, Spam,
yeah.
Crystal Pepsi. Don't forget Lucky Strike, Paratech, Colt
Crystal
45, and
Pepsi.
Tang.
Yeah.
All sponsors for this evening.
We want to thank our sponsors for letting us say their names out loud in public. It really means a lot to us. So thank
Hey,
you.
Crystal Pepsi was no joke, all right? I
No.
love that shit.
That shit's scary.
We were turned down by New Coke. Apparently, the Coke Zero sponsor of LCS was too close to home. They felt that it was
right.
It was a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
So we're going with that. As well, fans, don't forget to stay tuned after the show for the Metamucil post-game report.
Right.
Nothing cleans out the statistics quite like a little Metamucil.
Oh God.
Amen. Thanks, Money Badger. I'm really glad that there's one of us here that actually is able to be a professional. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for your time this evening.
That surely is not me.
No.
That is surely not me.
Surely.
There's not a shred of professionalism in me.
Someone has to be Harry Callis from Major League. Somebody. Post-game show.
Oh yeah.
Sponsored by
Metamucil.
I can't find it. To hell with it.
And once again, we want
Indians win.
We want to thank our sponsor for the Mind Vision Replay 4000 this evening. Viagra threw some dollars our way. It's a
And by dollars, she literally means two.
The Mind Vision Replay is brought to you by Viagra this evening because if the mind doesn't work, the pills will.
There we go.
Yeah.
Marketing messages you can live by.
I know. Well, I thank you, sir, for the pregame meeting that we did.
When you get that old Whiskey Delta, don't worry about it. Viagra's got you covered.
Right. Whiskey Delta.
We did some really important polling and research studying, looking at the average age of the audience for Bronze LCS, and found it to be males 54 to 75. So the target audience perfect. We figured that it really kind of coincides with the Golf Channel going off the air. So I think there's a lot of kind of follower for that, and I think we're just kind of waiting around for one more person, right?
We are. We're waiting for Jennifer Gardner. Our game is not supposed to start until 8:30, so I told come back
to go all Lyndon Johnson here and integrate the teams here, or are you going to keep it the haves and the have wishes?
Wow, that's actually a great. How do we want to mix this up? I'm actually not entirely sure.
Just remember, my mom is a diamond Smurf, no matter what they say.
Right. Well, I believe. Let's actually. Well, so your team actually gets Jennifer Garner. So let's not.
That gives us 2 plats, 2 golds, and a bronze 3 against 2 silvers, 2 bronze, and
my
a diamond.
Mom. Yeah.
I would like to play on the. I'm gonna switch out with Kelsey. just sit in fountain and win.
Like, hey, thanks for the win, guys.
All Jennifer Garner that one time. That whore. I mean, I love your movies. All right.
Said no one ever.
Right. Well,
I know, right?
I could play at any skill level, says my mom.
Anything sub diamond, because that's where you belong.
7 wins, by the way. 7 wins.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how you get to level 30 with 7 wins, but hey,
Right.
that'll
That's a
do.
lot of
It's a lot of bot
lot of bot
games.
matches.
There we go. We got a Tarek bot. That's that. That evened it out, guys. Let's play.
This is excellent. Tarek
Tarek's gonna feed.
only did it for the
That's-
skin. Oh,
That's outrageous.
that's truly outrageous.
I'll go bot lane with the Tarek bot. We got this. He'll be aggressive as shit.
Trundlebot. All right, we got elements going up here. What's going on?
It's
Jen-
happening.
One of these days, you're gonna learn how to play like 3 chords.
Yeah.
instead of just one. There we go.
We're moving up here.
We're getting the song.
I feel like this should be like a montage, like right now. Like Lindsay just progressively gets better throughout the Bronze LCS.
It's the wine.
I lose all fine motor skills, and then all of a sudden the banjo sounds good.
I know. It's when I stopped trying so hard. Fuck my life.
Oh, Kelsey dropping in the typical Bronze quote. I'm actually a good player, to be honest. Just bad luck with randoms.
Yep. On the field, givebacks. What's it like down there? Is the mood tense? How are you holding up to this immense pressure of the second Bronze LCS game? Like, it's got to be excruciatingly painful down there.
I've gone through at least 2 sets of Depends.
Wow.
least.
Also depends. Sponsoring our after game show. They're there to.
Post game show,
Thank
I
you.
believe is
Yeah.
the accurate term.
Well, you're I'm gonna drink
When you
more
face
wine.
check the bush, depends.
Amen.
Oh goodness.
All right. How is the mood down there? I mean, can you give us some feedback? Like, what's going on down there?
It seems pretty light. People are genuinely ready to rock and roll for the game. We're just waiting
Excellent.
for the crap ass Jennifer Gardner to show up.
Well, can't trust those Hollywood divas.
I know.
Right.
No one ever can.
No, it's
No
so
one ever
true.
can. Oh, we got some pregame strategy going on right now with me and old Captain Comebacks as well. Just wait. You'll find the pick ban phase to be a wonderful thing.
That's half the game, I believe. As
I know,
Freak
right?
says. Yeah.
If you can't ban out your opposition correctly, you are definitely gonna lose.
Right. Rage quit at that point.
Just like all the time when you watch actual LCS, whenever they play Cloud9, no one ever bans out Meteos. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen,
Right.
but no one ever bans out Meteos.
Let's leave Meteos all of his champions. But to be fair, Cloud9 has a very large champion pool, so you're kind of shit-faced, screwed, no matter what you do.
I don't give a. I would ban his ass out. I'd be like, you know what? Ban 3 random champions and watch us completely throw off their entire game plan.
Yeah. Agreed.
I want to see one time in a professional game, someone just let their bans go by and not actually ban anything. Like what happens in like actual solo queue. Just people just go like, no, screw it. I ain't banning nothing. Fuck it. Let's go. Game on.
So
I want to see it happen.
Jennifer Garner has let me know that he is literally running to his computer, and I told him that I am telling everyone. The end. So,
Well, no wonder we had an earthquake.
Well,
That's just an assumption. Is Jennifer Garner a large person?
she is very tall. She is a tall woman of Amazonian stature.
Girthy.
Girthy is a good word. I approve of girthy. In the most kind way is how I mean. I mean, I have lumberjack shoulders, so it was a meeting of 2 giants at PAX East.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And then he went like, "Ugh, I have to go."
He did.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
He did. And he had a like Cthulhu-like hat on, and it was adorable. So,
Oh man, the nerdgasm was outrageous, huh?
it was truly outrageous. Truly.
Gotta put the Tarek bot back in the game.
I know,
Here we
right?
go.
It's gonna happen. uh, so good. So good.
Oh my God, Boston Bruins, would you win this game?
Are you still shouldn't you be focusing, give back? Like
I
shouldn't
am focused.
you be channeling
Oh, there we go. We got
Malphite?
Malphite. Rock solid, baby.
Oh, comebacks. Zinjao.
That's my man's right there.
Girl.
Win now.
Hi. H4 route. We are saving our last seat for Jennifer Garner. She is literally running from dinner to join us. So we have about 8 more minutes left to go before we kick things off. This is Bronze LCS. Everybody.
Running from dinner. It is
Liter-
11:22.
Well, Jennifer Garner don't know no thing, apparently.
The space-time continuum
It's
means nothing to
it's
Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner. She don't give a shit. Have you seen her movies?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
About the quality of script and or her own acting.
No. Well, she is Jennifer Garner. So there you have it. It's pretty amazing, actually, if I do say so myself. I thought this was practice run.
Does Jennifer Garner run slower than molasses? Because you gotta be online by now.
Jennifer Garner says, "Sorry, everyone." Oh, she gave me a script. Oh, good. I'm glad she's good for something. "Sorry, everyone. Jennifer got stuck at a big celebrity meeting where all they praised her for were her great acting abilities displayed in draft day, and she'll be here when she's good and ready." Spoken like
Draft day.
a true diva. Jennifer Garner, please. We all
Let me
remember.
plug my new movie.
Yeah, draft day. I still act. Hey guys, I'm still relevant. Yeah. Yep. Bronze LCS is a go. Hashtag Bronze Life. It's trending on Twitter, just so you know. And there we have it. Let's get an ETA. You've worked with Adam Carolla, so my mic sounds better. Thank you, penis. Thank you. I'm glad that my mic sounds better for you, penis. Hi, penis. How are you doing, penis?
Wow, you would definitely win at that game when you're like a little kid. Be like,
Oh yeah.
penis.
Oh yeah.
Penis.
I always run that game. Everyone else was too afraid to scream penis on the playground as a 5th grader, and I didn't know what the big deal was.
Lindsay's like, I don't get it. I don't even understand.
What? Just loud noises.
I don't understand what the problem is with that word.
Yeah, why guys? What's going on? That's not the right. There we go. 90 seconds. Jennifer Gardner here. Oh, look, there is a curse voice beta key in the lobby. That's so nice of Curse Money Badger. We're all bronze at heart. It's so true, Captain Comebacks. That's like the slogan of the evening. We're all bronze at heart. I mean, bronze life. I believe.
The struggle is real.
It's so true.
The struggle is real.
There's a
For the
bronzer in
record-
all of us.
Yeah.
For the record, at the beginning of season 3, I was bronze 5. So you can make the climb.
Yeah.
You just have to pick champions that you carry on.
Right.
Don't pick champions that are good for your team. Don't pick champions that people say you have to play. If someone at Champ Select is like, hey, Jax is open, and you've never used Jax, don't pick that shit.
Really?
Pick the champion that you can carry with.
Wait, that's
and I
not how you
swear
play?
to you, you will make it.
That's
No.
Oh, this whole time I've been doing it wrong.
Literally before Xin Zhao got his like super awesome status and now he gets banned and I can't even play him anymore. I played Xin Zhao and I had like an 80% win percentage in
Wow.
season 3 on Xin Zhao and I went from bronze 5 to gold 2. So it can happen, folks.
I believe.
I was in that struggle so hard in bronze. I was like, somebody please, just carry me out. And no, you got to do it yourself. You got to be greedy as hell, Don't let your teammates take kills. Take everything. Take
Yes.
all the money. Just be so greedy and carry yourself out.
Now, is this your strategy for this evening, Give Back? I mean, tell us, as a player on the field, like, have you thought about how you're going to play tonight? Are you going to go try hard and put your big boy pants on? As Comeback said earlier, we are all bronze at heart. How does that figure into your strat tonight?
At some point tonight, I will dive the fountain. Now, whether there
Okay.
are people on that fountain or not,
Okay.
I'm going to make it.
Okay. All right. And how do you see that as a boon to your team?
I think it's going to really raise morale, to be
Okay.
honest. I mean,
okay.
people play better when they're raging. They honestly do.
All right. Okay.
When you're on tilt, I mean, you can't get much worse, so you just keep on going.
It's so true.
But other than that, I'm probably going to steal the living shit out of the rest of my team. I'm just going to be that guy. I'm going to come out the cut after like someone's been like just one-on-one and some dude the whole time and they clearly got the kill. I'm just going to like drop that auto and just take the kill.
Yeah. Good. I'm pleased to see that you have thought this out ahead of time. And good.
Bronze life.
Yeah, right. Bronze life. Hashtag bronze life.
Oh
here.
my! Wait a minute. Jennifer Garner made it to Diamond 5. Oh, now they got 2 diamonds on that team. This is a bunch of malarkey.
Okay, so we need to divide up. Unless you
You know what? Let's just go with it. Let's just
Okay.
go with it.
Okay.
2 silver, 2 diamond, a bronze against gold, the platinum, and 2 bronze.
We got this.
Seems
We
fine.
got this. Jennifer Garner ain't shit. Let's do this.
Ooh,
All right, we got this. All right.
That's smack talk, though.
Here we go. All right. So, Bronze LCS episode 2. I want to thank my co-host and the Rock, my foundation, Curse Money Badger. Thank you so much for being here this evening. I hope you have a drink in hand.
Or 2.
Excellent. Double fisting. I'm glad that you have a strat. And on the field, our on-field reporter this evening is Give Back. Give Back is on the blue team with Captain Comebacks, Kelsey, Unsend, and Cool Lux Clan. For the purple team, there's Yellow Pages, Zekaiza, Purple Papa Smurf, my mom, and Jennifer Garner.
Ironically, Jennifer Garner, my mom, the same person.
Right.
Makes it really, really uncomfortable.
Right. Uh-oh, connection errors. Oh, no. Bronze life.
Yellow Pages.
This
Let me tell you, the LAN is not good. The LAN is
No.
the LAN has been compromised.
This is going well already, I feel. This is good.
This is interesting. Purple team strategy looks to be to go YOLO mode and just not pick anybody.
Right.
A bold strategy, Cotton. We're going to see how it plays out.
Well, it's because he's not online, Yellow Pages. So it's going to be hard for him to play the game, I think.
DC's not something that just happens in NASL. Something that happens on LCS as well.
Right. It is. We are not immune to it over here at Bronze LCS. We might actually.
We spent hundreds of pennies on infrastructure and
Literally
still
hundreds.
struggling
Right.
with the same problems that the big leagues have.
Right. So this looks like that there's going to be 3 bans this game. So I hope that the purple team is able to cope well with this strategy. I don't know why this is a thing. Is this a new meta? I mean, Money Badger, give me some.
Entirely possible.
Right,
As we look at this, though, it's going to be an interesting strategy for the team. Having Yellow Pages really not picking will probably, I think, disconnect from the game once we get into actual picks. Because I believe if you don't pick, it ends the game immediately. So that will be interesting to see how that plays out once we get into that mode. But Lindsay, I was interested to ask you, looking at league trends this week, Yasuo, Syndra, Master Yi, none of them on your top increases in bans list this week, but yet all 3 banned. Why do you think that is?
Well, see here. Oh, wow. Just goes to show you how much the trends change from day to day. I think this is actually a particular strat for the other team. They want to shut down Yellow Pages. Let's get comebacks actually in here to re-invite Yellow Pages. I never thought I'd actually say that with any kind of heartfelt meaning, but
Yeah, it seems like this is something that happens fairly frequently.
Mm-hmm.
But very interesting to see that Yellow Pages once again left out of the party on this one, whether it by his ISP, whether it be by the group, really struggling for societal recognition and acceptance.
Right. Well, he has a hard time doing that as a douche nozzle, I believe. So it's an uphill battle, I believe.
And that being a technical,
It is. It's science. I heard it on Cosmos.
there you
That's
go.
legit then.
Totally legit.
That is truly legit.
Hashtag legit. I'm going to be speaking on hashtags this evening. Also, make sure you tweet at me, hashtag Bronze LCS, Bronze Life. Those are going to be a thing, I believe.
It should be. If
Mhm.
it's not already, it will be. Bob Hoskins may have had a little bit of a head start on us, but
Too
we're
soon.
gonna quickly surpass that.
Too
We've
soon.
even got friends from all over the place. I see people from France talking to us here in the LCS chat room here, the Bronze LCS
Wow.
booth. French watching us clearly doesn't know what we're saying. Otherwise, would probably watch a different stream. But nonetheless, appreciate the 6 a.m. viewing from our fans in Brazil
Right.
and France.
Yeah. I appreciate that. It takes some chutzpah to get up and watch us. I appreciate your view.
That chutzpah.
That chutzpah. Oh, wait, there we go. Yellow Pages. Right. All right.
He's back.
All right,
the
let's
ISP
do it
internet made
again.
up.
Let's see.
Let's go.
Let's see if we can
Let's
got
try
this.
champion
All right.
select for a second time.
Give back. How are those how are those mind games going for you? I mean, this is tense. I mean,
The mind games are real because Yellow Pages doesn't even know what's about to happen.
right. He's got no
The best
idea.
part is he's now been demoted to bottom of his team in rank.
It serves him right for DCing. I mean,
So now's the half of the quick Yasuo ban and a quick Kazakhs ban.
well, the Kazakhs ban makes sense. I mean, these assassin champs are just out of control. It's just Kazakhs. You can't mess with the Kazakhs.
I was watching his Twitter earlier today, Lindsay, and it was watching Saint's tweets today, and he was talking about how people try to ban him out for junglers, but there are, quote, too many to do that. When it comes to assassin champs, though, are there more assassin champs that just make sense and to really kind of ban those out? Or is it true right now that you cannot outban someone who's in the jungle?
Well, so here's the thing. You got two kinds of champs. You got the Pharaoh Flare champs, and then you got the pre-6 champs for the jungle. And I really feel like in this particular meta, especially with Pharaoh Flare, you can really bolster the pre-6 champs with Pharaoh Flare if you start to work on that early. Conversely, the Pharaoh Flare champs like Udyr, there are simply too many champs in the jungle. You kind of have to pick the lesser of the two evils. My strat, though, is just to YOLO and pick random things. Mostly for the mind games. I feel like that's also a highly underrated strategy, particularly in North America. I mean, the Koreans got that on lock, but it's my 2 cents.
Absolutely. Makes a lot of sense there.
Yeah.
As we see, we've got a Wukong ban, a Leona ban from the purple team. Blue team going to say no to Yasuo, Syndra, and Fiora. Clearly, all three powerhouse champs can scale late game.
Yep.
Really trying to play against what it looks like a Yellow Pages strategy.
Jennifer Gardner
this
as
one,
well.
Lindsay.
Jennifer Gardner is known for her Fiora play, as we saw witness in the last Bronze LCS, where she wrecked, literally, with a K.
I believe she was 18, 2 and 14, I think it was something like that.
It was 20 something 1 and an ungodly number of assists. Oh look, a Diana pick. This is the pre-6. This is not the pre-6 champ I was talking about for the jungle. Although I'd be curious to see if it's Diana jungle or Diana mid. Money Badger, what do you think?
Not really sure. Not the expert on this particular topic. That's more your department, Lindsay.
All
but
right, well,
is an interesting decision to first pick either a potential mid or jungle. I wouldn't think it would be jungle. I think it'd be more mid. But
all right.
I have been known to be incorrect at occasional points in history. As we see the other side, 2 picks now.
All right.
As we get into champion select right now, Givebacks, talk to us a little bit about what went through your mind about banning Yasuo and Syndra. Obviously, Fiora makes a lot of sense, but talk to us about the Yasuo and the Syndra ban.
So the Yasuo and the Syndra bans are basically just stuff it to your Yellow Pages. We hate you, and you can die in a fire.
It's a good strategy. I feel like it's good to shut him down early.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
All
Now,
right,
if
well,
you'll excuse me, I need to pick my own champion.
All right, good
because I'm
luck.
not
We'll
paying
see.
attention.
Good luck.
We'll see how
Givback.
this plays out. We have a Jax and a
Vayne.
Vayne pick top.
Yeah.
So we'll see how those are going to play out. Probably top lane Jax with
I
a
would-
little, or maybe jungle.
I think it's Jungle Jax. I would go since we see Give Back doing the Elise pick. Wow. All right. So it might be mid Diana. You might have been correct. I assumed it was Diana Jungle, but I have also been known to be right on occasion. So I had a shot.
So there we go. We've got them locked in now. We've got Elise by Give Back. So we have Kelsey playing Sivir. Sivir, a champion, really back on the rise, Lindsay. A lot of LCS play,
Oh, yeah.
but as we know, LCS has very little effect on the bronze meta. The bronze meta, way different, kind of in a league of its own, as I think they might even say.
Literally.
But a solid champion pick in Sivir. Is she feasible in bronze LCS play?
I think so. She's actually on the biggest decreases in pick rates this week for, in terms of champions. However, she has still got a mightily popular hold for most players. I mean, granted, her pick rate's only like 9.5%, but this, like you were saying earlier, it is Bronze LCS. It is literally a league of their own. So there are no rules.
0 rules applying. Blitzcrank, the ultimate bronze LCS champion, probably the MVP of seasons 1, 2, and 3 combined, as well. A Kassadin pick. Lindsay, a Kassadin is a champion that you talked about this week on League Trends. You talked a lot about how he just gets out of control again. He got smited down in patch 4.5.
Yep.
Now he's back again in patch 4.6. Where again, high mechanics champion. Can we expect this kind of play in Bronze LCS Championship?
Well, I think from Jennifer Gardner, surprisingly, she actually plays League better than she acts, and we have said this before several times, and particularly now with Nullsphere providing that shield with Kassadin, it provides just great sustain for this champ. Kassadin is back on the rise. I mean, he's got a 50% win rate this week. He's also just super OP in this patch again, and it's a joke amongst riders that if Kassadin starts showing up in LCS again, they'll just have to nerf him, and I find that sad because the poor guy can't catch a break.
Obviously, and it is a shock to all of us that riders make jokes. I think it's such a serious culture over there.
Very serious. Don't drink
in
the
Santa
Kool-Aid.
Monica.
Yeah, very
as
serious.
we finish up here,
Yeah.
we've got Thresh and Lux going to be rounding out the blue team here.
Yep.
I really thought we were going to go with the all 19th Amendment squad, but they decided to. Although I'm not really sure about Thresh's gender, it's kind of gender neutral at this point, so maybe we can still call it the 19th Amendment crew.
Yep.
And we see Ryze, the last pick there, so it looks like it's going to be Ryze. Ryze top lane.
Yeah.
And
Jungle
we're
Jax,
gonna
I
have
called that.
Jungle Jax, and it's going to be an interesting little matchup here, Lindsay. A lot of people talk about top lane Ryze as insta-lose. Yellow Pages, certainly a guy who likes to annoy his team with troll picks and try-hard maneuvers. Is this another one of those opportunities for him to really take advantage of the team's anxiety about him wanting to throw the game?
I do think that there is some mind games going on here. I've never seen Yellow Pages actually play a Ryze. He was hovering over Teemo for a bit, and frankly, I would have been simultaneously angry and overjoyed that Teemo would have made a showing in Bronze LCS. It would have been his first time in Bronze LCS, but it's also Ryze's first time. I think personally that Ryze top is a little weak, especially against it looks like a Diana top? No. Yeah, Diana top. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm rather curious to see this matchup. Give back. There's a delay on our stream right now. What's the mood like over there? You have your champs locked in. You have your bands. How are you feeling?
So champ select comes to an end, and we all go, WTF, mate. But you know what? We're gonna roll with this Lux because I don't know if you could see, but that shit be diamond. So we're just gonna go with it,
All right.
and we're gonna see how this works out.
So you're feeling
But,
pretty confident.
Not really a surprise though, right? Givebacks, given the name Cool Lux Clan, I would assume that would be a dead giveaway that Lux
Yeah.
would be a champion they would want to go to often.
You think in banning you'd pick ban phase, they would have seen that, but hey, we'll take it, and
Yeah.
we are gonna take that straight to the bank.
Excellent.
It's one of those things though, right? We talked about it earlier in the in the Bangers pregame show, talking about Meteos in LCS and how teams just don't ban against him. I mean, is this one of those things where Cool Lux Clan with just one champion, they just feel like, hey, you know what, YOLO, let's let him have Lux and let's take our chances with the rest of the group?
I believe that was the fatal flaw that they may have tried to exploit. But we'll see how that Jungle Jax works for him.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll see how much of a fatal flaw that really is. Jungle Jax though is known to carry his weight in his 6 eyeballs he's got there.
Is that an advantage, you think, Lindsay, having 6 eyeballs in the jungle to kind of give yourself a lot more perspective on the jungle scenario?
Well, we're he's against an arachnid who's got eight lies and 8 legs. So, I think the more eyes you can have on Elise in the jungle, I think the better. 6 is better than 2. It's what my mom used to say about my nipples. So, I think it's a good matchup, personally.
We're going to have to check statistics on that. I do believe that arachnids have 8 eyes. Not sure if they have 8 lives, though. We'll have to
8
get a
legs.
statistical
8
analysis
legs.
on 8 legs. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes a lot more sense.
And 3 body
Lot
parts, too,
more
as well.
sense.
So, I had spider friends as a child. It
There you
looks like the game is launching up. Bronze LCS, Game 2. Money Badger, thank you so much for joining us. Give back on the field, giving us some live update from the Summoner's Rift. Godspeed to you, blue team and purple team. Money Badger, how are you feeling on our second game of Bronze LCS? I'm feeling pretty good. This is great.
Honestly, I'm petrified. Just the massive success of the first Bronze LCS has just kind of elevated the stature and the expectations coming into this match. And frankly, it's just, as a broadcaster and as a professional journalist wannabe, it is one of those things where you have so much expectation, so many people referencing you to the greats, Al Michaels, John Madden,
Bob
Pat Summerall,
Costas.
a drunk Joe Namath. Like you get those kind of those people, referring to those kind of characters, and you in the same vein, and it's just a lot to do. It's a lot to deal with. You get sponsors like Crystal Pepsi coming in.
Metamucil.
I mean, Taste the New Thing, Lucky Strike, Colt 45, even the folks at TerraTech taking time out of their high day to sponsor Bronze LCS is just it's a really amazing thing, and it really raises the bar and the level of expectation, which again, we as a production team, as a company that has to put this together, really have to really step it up and take it to 11, as they would say in This Is Spinal Tap. And that's something that I think we've done tonight. I think we pulled together a really great group. That's in particular my mom, Jennifer Garner, just the absolute stars, the cream of the crop. And I think it's going to be a really great matchup.
It's going to go to 11, Money Badger. I believe it's going to go to 11.
That's what our fans expect. That's what they pay for. That's why Lindsay has over 1 million subscribers on Twitch.
It's true.
It's because of these folks that we are allowed to play these games, to have this Bronze LCS, to be able to afford the absolutely bloated salaries of the people playing in this matchup today. One of those in particular, Givebacks, who is mic'd up today for the game. Giveback, talk a little bit about how Obamacare has really affected the compensation of the players here in Bronze LCS in a negative way.
It's definitely brought healthcare down a peg for all of us. We actually have to we have to go to the ER for everything now. We don't have any preventative care, regardless of what it actually says. And
that's so rough.
It's pretty rough. It's really affected our paychecks. We keep having to pay for all the guys who play in Diamond and Challenger ELOs, because those dudes are always hurt, and in Bronze, you never get hurt.
Right, never.
Some would even say that might be so ratchet, but that is yet to be a professionally established position on the topic. As we get into the game, we've got a very interesting here. We've got some movement around the middle of the map. Interestingly enough, Comebacks is going to be on probably a 3-minute ahead of time advantage for us. So we're really going to get some interesting discussion topics as he goes back in time and explains to us what is going on. But Comebacks, first minute of the game here, what's going through the team's mindset?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Apparently he's focusing on this
He cannot handle it.
The multitasking is real.
I can tell you on a 3-minute delay what happened.
Oh, good.
No, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. We just want to know how the team's doing.
We are doing phenomenal right now.
Excellent.
It is
Okay.
Excellent.
spirits
Excellent.
are high. It's a great day to be in the Bronze LCS.
Good.
Looks like there's an invade coming in here from the blue team. As they move in, it looks like my mom is going to be in a little bit of trouble here as he get picked up.
Wow.
And he's going to get 5v1'd.
Violated. My mom just got violated.
And the Cool Lux clan has claimed yet another victim.
You know, I think that strategy kind of backfired on them. It's probably not a good idea when the champion name is in the person's summoner name to actually let them have that champion. I would think that would be my first ban, Nathan. I mean, what do you think on that strategy?
First ban. I mean, it's a bold strategy.
Yeah.
It all depends on how good they are at Lux. You never know. Sometimes it could be a troll name. You know,
Right.
it could be just it could be a play on names and a play on words.
Right.
As we see, Givebacks taking blue. Purple team swings over to take their blue as well. So not any kind of detrimental thing. They're just a little blue switch taking up different sides.
Right.
As we move into laning phase now, we've got a Cassidy and Lux. It's kind of our featured matchup. That and of course our top lane matchup, which is just going to be absolutely exciting. Lux against Rise, which is going to be a little bit. We thought it was going to be Lux mid lane,
Right.
got Lux top lane going, and then mid you've got Diana taking on Cassidy. Quite a battle of late scaling champions there in the mid lane, Lindsay.
Well, we got Captain Comebacks, who is pretty competent in terms of Bronze LCS players. However, he's got the uphill battle. He's like Sisyphus of Greek mythology here. He's got to roll that boulder uphill against the mighty Jennifer Garner, who, as we all know, literally ran her ass off here to make it to the game on time. I want to stop and give us a moment to plug our sponsors. We have the Mind Vision Replay 4000 this evening. It's the newest, latest technology. It's sponsored by Viagra. And we want to thank our sponsor for the Mind Vision Replay 4000. If the mind doesn't work, the pills will. So, making it rain.
I've been told by our production team that the next kill replay we will have that Mind Vision replay ready to go. Looks like Jack's going to pressure top lane a little bit as Lux is pushing in on Rise in the top bottom.
It looks bad. It looks bad for Lux.
Dubious. Lux is going to move it, and then she's going to get hit up, going to get stunned. Can they get to her in time? We've got the double team now, and it looks like Jax is going to be there. And Yellow Page is going to pick up the kill in top lane, evening out the kill count, one apiece with just under 4 minutes into the match. A 100 gold lead right now for the team in blue.
You know, Bronze Live, we go hard. There's no messing around. There's no 9-minute no kill timer like the pros do in ALCS. We go hard and we go fast. Bronze Live.
It's been a fast-paced match already as the teams are going for kills in every single lane. But Lindsay, in particular here, a surprising moment for top lane there. Yellow Page is not a guy that the team really likes to help out, but this time the team comes in and helps as we see bot lane there. A huge hook by my mom, almost gets Kelsey. Can they get her one more? Vayne comes in.
Wow.
Oh, just a sliver of health.
Hitting
There it is.
Just
Papa
a siver,
Smurf.
a siver of health. You're welcome.
Just a siver of health.
You
Just a tiny bit.
No, not so much. Although this mid lane is I think is a featured matchup of the evening. Jennifer Gardner versus Captain Comebacks. Diana is, as everyone knows, one of my most favorite champions. I can't play her for shit. However, I love watching the plays make. Give back. Can you give us some feedback on what it's like down there? Are you feeling the heat yet? What's going on?
The oven is on 450 degrees right now, and the pressure is all over the map.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
things are snowballing out of control quickly.
Thank you for.
We'll have that. We'll have to catch up with you in about 3 minutes to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
As we move in here, it's very interesting. The featured matchup today, by the way, sponsored by Wonder Bread. When you don't have anything else to eat in the house, Wonder Bread, a great option.
Yes.
And again, we
so
talk about
versatile.
Jennifer Garner really doing strong work there. Comebacks, taking one for the team, trying to fight back there in mid lane as
That
we get a
blitz
pull.
grab.
Another blitz grab there. Again, we talked about this, Lindsay, in the pregame show.
Yeah, we did.
Blitzcrank, the perennial MVP of Bronze LCS, because no one knows how to play against him.
Right. Well, see, he hasn't been around much in the meta recently. I've always made a point to ban Thresh and or Blitz, mostly because I hate being grabbed inappropriately when I am not expecting it. But that's why I go to conventions, Nathan. I expect it, and therefore it is welcome. In lane, though, I do not like. So I always make it a point to ban Blitz. Oddly enough, no real reason why. He's not really strong except for his grab. So we'll have to keep an eye on Grab City down there. I like to call it Rape Alley. So mid lane.
that
See
would
how the
be-
name sticks.
That would be Surprise
Oh,
Sex
right,
Alley.
right. Surprise Sex Alley. My mistake. Sorry, Shelby.
Gosh.
Much better.
Yeah, I
As
agree.
we take a look at the stats right now, looking at the lane matchups, Diana and Cassidon really overpowered right now. Cassidon 55 CS to Diana's 26. In the jungle, we've got relatively even at 29 apiece. Sivir well behind Vayne at 32-20. And our good friends in the top lane there, Rise and Lux, keep it relatively clear. Lux going for the kill top lane. Can she get it with the ignite?
Oh, yes,
We'll
she
get it
got
on
it.
yellow page. Cool Lux clan
Wow.
getting themselves another burn kill.
Go
And
figure.
really unpowerful, just unbelievable play there. Took us
Yeah.
by surprise,
Yeah.
especially in the top lane there. Top lane Lux, not something you see in LCS, but Lindsay, we talk about this every week in Bronze LCS. The meta just doesn't apply
It
to those in
doesn't.
Bronze.
It really, I think, frees up people to really be who they are and just YOLO to their little heart's content. And I think it actually breaks the mold for the current boring meta. You know, we see this in LCS all the time. We see the 2v1 lane switches. We see the not rotation, but the swaps. Thank you, Kobe, for the definition. And it's really interesting to me to see the meta literally shat on in Bronze LCS. I think it's refreshing. It's as refreshing as this bottle of warm red wine on this hot spring night. Oh, there goes Thresh. Unsend. Getting caught out.
Again, Thresh with the hooks. Thresh, and a very, very impressive 0-1 and 2. Again, started out, gave up first blood early in the game at blue, came back,
Yeah.
2 assists so far, doing some work, as they say, in the bot lane for Team Purple, who now has a 3-2 advantage in kills, almost 1,000 gold lead now as we get into 8.5 minutes gone by in the game. And Lindsay, we really thought that Team Blue was just going to kind of run away with this.
We
and
did.
right now, it's not looking like that.
Well, no. See, and there's no objectives taken either. There goes Yellow Pages down again. See, I think this is a lesson for the purple team to not let Cool Lux Clan take Lux, I think is... Oh, give back. Getting caught out by my mom. There she goes. Repels out into safety. This is
Safe
the-
play there from the man on the field down there.
Media's
Give
would
back
be
bottom.
proud. Yeah.
Very, very proud. And
Yeah.
as we see again, lots of pressure here. Now we've got Jax going in after Lux. Can he get a kill here? Jax not learning a lot from his friend Rise. As Rise coming in behind, can he get there in time? A lot of action on the field right now. Can they finish her off? They cannot finish her off in the
Cannot
top
close the
lane.
deal. Worst wingman ever. No gangbang for Lux.
Really unfortunate.
It is really
Uh,
unfortunate. I love a good gangbang.
As we look bot lane now, we've got, again, interesting matchups here, even in kill counts again now as we move in. And comebacks going all into the mid lane, trying to get themselves a kill on Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner shields, bubbles, walks away, and laughs.
I'm sorry, I was pouring my wine. What?
I think that's why we talk, Lindsay, about Cassidon and just the absolute overpowered nature of Cassidon right now.
You know, yes.
Once again, just, all in from Diana, and all he does is just bubble, shield himself, and walk away laughter.
Right. Well, that's it's the mark of Cassidon to be a throbbing dickwad, as Wright affectionately calls him in the office. I signed an NDA for that one.
Good.
Yeah.
Good thing you're keeping it.
I'm keeping it close to the vest here, really. Oh,
Excellent.
wow, the counter grab! That was incredible! They went meta. Is this real life?
This could be real life. I doubt it, though. It's Bronze LCS.
Right.
But it is interesting to see as we see the bot lane getting really hot and heavy down there.
Wow.
Unsend and Kelsey really trying to hold their own against a team of my mom and Papa Smurf,
So it's like
who
prom night.
are, yeah, basically.
Yeah. This is not a Cabernet Norm. Oh, this is a Merlot. This is 2-Buck Chuck. By the way, bot lane matchup this evening is brought to you by 2-Buck Chuck. Thank you, Trader Joe's, for the raging headache I will have tomorrow morning. Mazel tov.
Nothing says I made a bad decision like a raging headache.
Or a box of wine,
Or box of wine.
which I cleared off earlier.
Excellent. I want to make sure we thank the folks at Sideways for making Merlot so unappealing now that it is literally $2 because no one else wants to buy it.
Also, give back.
Cassidon now.
Give back. How you
Gets
doing on the field?
Yeah.
What's going on?
The game's getting way out of hand now, kids.
Is it? Can you tell us what's the mood down there? How's your team? Are you guys communicating in any way? Do you have curse voice? Do you have vent? Do you have Skype? What's going on? Is there any kind of communication going on?
I don't know if my team's got curse voice, but I'm over here.
All right, give back. Keep us updated on the throws on Bronze.
Don't worry, at about 14:10, the throw is real.
I look forward to that.
It's
Got
good.
comebacks going in again. Comebacks all in again on Cassidy. Shields walks out. It's like the friend you have that just kind of walks in, has a drink, and then walks out before paying the tip, right?
I'm usually that friend, Money Badger. Usually that friend. Cassidy right now. Cassidy and Diana, both 0 deaths, 0 kills. Quite really tight like a tiger in the mid lane.
Toy like a toiga.
Exactly. But there we go. We got Elise coming in to harassment over mid lane. I see. Let's see. My mom is
Just saying hi in the mid lane.
Right,
there as
right.
We look. Actually, Lindsay, the gold lead expanding now in the mid lane. Cassidy 102 to Diana 62. As we get a fight in the bot lane. Looks like, oh man, Papa Smurf getting up another kill, this time on Unsend. And Kelsey barely escapes with her life, as the bot lane getting a little out of control there for Team Purple.
You know, it must not feel good for Thresh with his green skeleton head to be shat on all the time. I know those feels, bro. I know. Keep up that fight, man.
The compassion is real from Lindsay as the team starts to get a couple shots in on the turret.
Yep.
And again, we can't say enough. I mean, Blitzcrank, a perennial MVP of the Bronze LCS, and yet people don't immediately ban him out every time. First pick, first ban should be him every time.
I agree. He's just super OP, especially in this high mobility meta. I mean, Blitzcrank will just grab you and shove his fist so far up your butt that you will cry for my mom. Also on his team, which is delightful. Oh, also
Kaiser comes up top there to take over duties in the top lane as they try to make a push out. Lux really pushing hard on the top tower there. But bot lane taking another shot there. Gets Sivir. Can they get the kill?
Can they get the tower?
Oh, Cassidy comes in and picks up the kill. As they're going 3-on-2 now, trying to dive the tower.
Not going to end
goes
well.
in again, gets the tower. They go after givebacks. He comes in. He tries to get Vayne. He gets killed, and this is getting out of control now. Team Purple making some plays, making some real moves here. And Jennifer Garner pick up another kill. They're going on Thresh. They're trying to get Vayne down. They got Vayne down there. Diana picks up the kill there as they try to get Unsend now. Jennifer Garner going to pick up another kill. Oh, nope, just spot that. My mom with KS. As Jennifer Garner goes after Captain Comebacks, can he pick up the kill? Cassidy not going to chase away, but Blitzcrank going to run in and going to
nice save by Flash.
Miss the flashes.
Flash
Everyone walks away, but a 3v2 on that one, Lindsay, in favor of Team Purple as they take a tower and get 3 kills.
I don't even know what that was, but it was pretty obscene. I feel like I need a shower after watching that. Like, it's like prison rules down there. It was amazing. Comeback, though, did not die, did not feed the Jennifer Garner, which, as we all know, should be the mantra of Bronze LCS. Don't feed the Garner.
The Garner definitely got fed in the last matchup here,
Absolutely.
going over 20 kills and only 1 death with Fiora. That got banned out this time intelligently, but it looks like perhaps the Blitzcrank needs to be paid attention to as well. As we look, looks like Diana is going to push up on the mid turret. And Elise jumping in there in the jungle, moving around a little bit. We're gonna get a little bit of an interlude here down mid lane there. Diana, Vayne, look at each other, walk away.
Yep.
One of those mean girl things in high school you used to say, Lindsay, I'm sure.
Those bitches. They'll rue the day. It's fine. I'm way better now. Everything's fine. I don't hold grudges.
Just give them nasty lip cream or whatever, right? Or the
foot
fat
cream?
bars.
I do. I actually was watching that the other night and drinking myself into a stupor. It was delightful.
Mid lane here as Jennifer Garner continues to try to be the bully in the mid lane, but Diana holding her own.
Yeah.
The two of them really going at it here, but I mean, obviously the advantage right now, Cassidy 2-0 and 1, 130 CS compared to Diana's 1-0 and 1, 67 CS, but still a very good plays here. Now, as we go mid lane and comebacks almost with the kill there, goes all in, and give back just a couple minutes late there. Give backs at 16 minutes. You went for the gank mid lane, you missed it. What happened?
Fail. A lot of fail happened there.
All right.
I wasn't expecting him to use his rift at that moment. And then, yeah,
Oh,
a whole lot of suck.
You heard it live from the field. They're drinking the Failer aid, and they're using it to
My
their
favorite
advantage
aid.
right now. Favorite aid. I
It
thought it
is
was
my-
fail aid.
Well, it is my favorite of the aids.
That makes a lot of sense.
You like AIDS?
So I want to thank our sponsors right now. I want to take a moment to shift gears here. Thanks to Twinkies for keeping our players properly nourished during this crazy fight right now. Looks like it's going to be a tower for a tower here, an eye for an eye. You know. Wow. Oh, the
Going in,
Kaiser.
comebacks going in on Jax. Jax jumps out. He's getting
Ooh,
away.
that
Looks
fresh
like
hook.
comebacks. Oh, they're going in, but then they has to disengage there. Jennifer Garner getting a couple pot shots there and runs away. Yellow Page is still holding his own top lane, unbelievably, as we have a just a hoedown here in mid lane. It looks like MLG Raleigh right now in the mid lane between purple and blue here as we go in
Wow.
again. My mom going in 1-on-4 ham style,
Getting
and will maybe or
wrecked.
maybe not get out. Doesn't look like she's gonna get out. Comebacks picks up a
Comeback.
kill as Vayne looks to get another kill there with Ignite. Doesn't get it. Givebacks getting
repels
into
out.
trouble there from
Safety.
Jennifer Garner. Gets out of there. Jax jumps in. Nothing again, and a lot of damage and not a lot of death, Lindsay there, but a very exciting fight there in the mid lane.
They're like a bunch of peacocks, all posture, no real peck.
1930, it's going down.
Is it? Thank you.
1930. 1930, it gets real.
I'm so glad that there's spoilers this time.
Purple is pushing here in the mid tower again, trying to get that one down there. Got three mid right now as we look in. 18 minutes into the game now as Purple team takes their loses their first turret, I should say. Cool Lux Clan takes it in the top lane. 7-5 in kills. About a 2,000 gold lead in favor of Purple team. And right now, Lindsay, as you're looking at this, before we get to the spoiler moment, in your mind, who has got the advantage right now in this match?
You know, I think again, my heart goes out to the blue team. Comebacks makes a valiant effort. Give back always a joy. He's mic'd up this evening. But I think Jennifer Garner on Cassidon, you just don't feed Jennifer Garner. She's a bad enough diva as it is being married to Ben Affleck. I mean, Batflick. And you know, she's proven time and again that her shitty movies have no bearing on how well she actually plays League. I mean, look at Electra versus look at her Cassidon. I mean, you'd have no idea.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm told her performance in Draft Day, Oscar worthy.
Right.
But that has not been confirmed or denied.
She
so
will
we
keep
will have
chasing
to,
that Oscar until the day she does.
We'll have to see how that plays out as
Yeah.
Purple Team takes their second turret of the game, just a little bit before 19 minutes to go. As we get into the spoiler segment now, Lindsay, looks like teams are posturing once again. Vayne down bot lane, Yellow Pages up in the top lane against Cool Lux Clan 1-on-1 again. Cool Lux, using the golems to her advantage as she gets more farm and continues to put herself ahead in that. Now we've got a pull there by my mom. She comes in. We've got a 2-on-3, 2-on-4 make that. As Comebacks comes in and try to get a little action there, gets nothing. And the teams all kind of push back as we have our first dragon attempt here by Team Blue at 1940. Can they get the dragon?
This is a risky
The
dragon.
hook is in
There's
from
a
Unsend. He
thresh-
bumps up.
Wow,
The
give
Kaiser
back.
goes down from Comebacks as they try to get the fight. They try to push the fight here, trying to get Dragon and the fight. This is just getting out of control. Thresh goes down, and it is
now.
a 3v2 as they try to get comebacks now. Can they get comebacks here?
I don't think.
Looks like they will pick
she
him up. My
can-
mom, Jennifer Garner, Yellow Pages, name your champ. One of them will get it.
No.
And
Don't
they take
feed
down.
the Garner. Don't.
They take down Papa Smurf, and it is going to be a serious problem right now. 4 down for Team Blue, 1 down for Team Purple there, Lindsay. A big moment there, and has come as a givebacks was saying, not their finest moment on the field.
Not
and,
their finest.
quote unquote stuff went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got real.
Yeah, shit
It
got
got
really real. Give back. Can you tell us how it feels to get wrecked?
It feels great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be filled up with this at the end of this game. I pretty much hit the fill line on the getting wrecked.
Yep.
But,
Yep.
I don't know. I still think we could pull this one out. The team spirit's still pretty high. I think we got this.
Excellent. A good morale booster is to have a troll like Yellow Pages to draw the ire of your team. So
You know, the fact that I haven't gone up and mercilessly camped him all game is actually kind of shocking to me right now. I think I'm going to have to change up game plan and just go troll the shit out of him.
Is it because you have been trying hard, or is it because you've just forgotten that he's up in the top lane?
I think I just forgot. Forgot.
It's rough.
I mean, to be completely honest, I definitely think I forgot.
That's rough.
Okay. Well, Team Purple gets their first dragon of the game, extending their gold lead to just about 5,000 gold, 21.5 minutes into the match. Towers to 1 in favor of Team Purple.
Yep.
11-7 in kills right now, and as Lindsay said, taking a commanding lead right now. But Team Blue trying to push down up in the bot lane as Team Purple is starting to form up and group down in the mid lane to make their push down to those second inhibitor turrets. And Lindsay, once first inhibitor turrets, first turrets are fine. They're helpful to keep up, but once you get down to those second level of turrets, that's when the trouble really starts for your team, right?
I agree. And the turrets just increase in power the closer you get to the nexus. So to have those first turrets, like you were saying, I hate to be that one person that says things over and over and over again until people actually listen, but you don't fucking feed Jennifer
Oh,
Garner.
shit, bitches! 24 minutes!
Give back. Thank you for that spoiler. I am so excited. You're just like Reddit. Oh, jeez.
I'm just letting you have it a little ahead of time.
Thank
just
you.
a little bit ahead of time. The gold hype is real.
So real.
At 24 minutes.
Hashtag Bronze Life. The hype is real.
Kelsey gets double teamed by Blitzcrank
Just like
and
my
Jackson
prom
bot lane. Yep, goes down. Must have been an interesting prom night with a guy with 6 eyes and a machine, Lindsay.
I had a weird childhood, my Badger.
Can only imagine. Top lane now, Jennifer Garner taking on Kulux Clan one-on-one, and as we said, not the best idea, but Kulux Clan actually making a go of it. Can she get it? She gets
What?
killed with just a little bit of health left.
Who
I don't even know.
knew?
We're looking at we're talking
Oh, there goes
30 health, and Fane comes in for the cleanup.
You know what, Papa Smurf? That was just rude. That was rude. Wow.
Papa Smurf needs his KS wherever he can get it. 4-2 and 4 for Papa Smurf, 126 CS on the night, compared to his competitor Sivir, who is 0-4 and 2.
Almost a 5k
78
gold
CS.
lead up here. 5k gold lead. I mean, what would you do with 5k gold? I'd go shoppies.
Oh,
Also-
that's typical. So we would expect.
Right. I'd also buy 6 pairs of boots, but Riot would have stopped at that one. So, thanks.
Boots are always important. Get you places.
6 times as fast too. It's great.
As we hit the 24-minute mark now, and the gold hype apparently is supposed to happen, we see quite the matchup here. It looks like there's some posturing for Baron. Whether or not that will happen, we'll have to wait and see. But it looks like the teams are pretty scattered right now, so I'm not really sure what Givebacks was talking about. Maybe we'll see it kind of filter out here as teams kind of move towards the mid lane. Maybe a fight coming in mid. We'll have to wait and see here as the teams are moving around. The hook comes out. My mom pops some up comebacks.
Wow.
And uses the lantern, gets away, and now the fight's going to start here as Cassidy
Jennifer
comes
Garner
in. It is going to be a
getting
full
caught
team
out.
fight. Jennifer Garner getting himself taken out. Papa Smurf goes down, gets Diana, and tries to get away as the fight continues to happen here. Lux comes in, goes on Papa Smurf. Can they get the kill? Looks like she can. Maybe she can't. Kelsey going in there is going to happen. Givebacks gets the kill.
All right.
There. Kelsey goes down. Yellow Page. Yellow Page is trying to get down. She goes down to Elise, and it looks like my mom's going to get cleaned up here as they continue to go through. Triple kill for Elise. She comes back in. Can she get the Quadra? She can't get the Quadra, but she's looking to go in on Zekaiser. Zekaiser going 2-on-1 here from Lux and from Elise comes in there. Jennifer Garner comes in, tries to get the kill. Can't quite get it. Riff walks out, and boy, that was quite the fight there, but only a 3v3 trade, so no one really getting the favor there, Lindsay, but quite some good action here for the Bronze LCS fans.
Oh, it's not over yet. It looks like Jennifer Garner is going down by Giveback. Giveback is on a rampage.
Givebacks gets himself a double kill there, or a single kill there, as well as Kulux Clan, and they get the tower as well. That's a big swing. Finishing off the 2v1, the clean long distance ace. Yep. We'll give it to the ace anyways. 3k gold lead now just for Team Purple as they come back. Givebacks with the unofficial Quadra there. How'd that feel?
Gold hype. Gold hype was real right there.
So real.
So real.
What was it about that fight that really gave your team the advantage besides just the utter chaos?
It was basically the zoning that we were actually able to accomplish on that one.
All right.
Once we were able to zone them out, we were able to pick them off one at a time, and then things got real.
How do you how do you execute that strat without any kind of team communication? Because you're essentially playing blind. I mean, you're all Helen Keller over there. I don't know how you were able to have any kind of cohesiveness going on. Is it the Helen Keller method?
Basically it was we got a couple gold players and a diamond player, so people kind of saw what was going on, and we got to carry them bronzies right through the fight.
Yep, amen. Bronze life. Hashtag.
They were out there just throwing out abilities and shit, and we were out there zoning people around.
Right. The YOLO meta is not working out too well for the purple team here, I have to say. Although,
No.
I'm quite impressed with your gameplay this evening. Good job.
Quite impressed, she says.
Yeah.
We got blue team going again here now, looking to try to get themselves another dragon. As Givebacks pushes out my mom and pushes her away. We've got blue team going for dragon now. Can they pick it up?
My mom
Will purple
hates
team
dragon.
recognize in time? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to get a clean one. Givebacks goes in 2-on-1 as the team doesn't pick up dragon. Looking for a bait. They're going to go back and try to finish off dragon now. As they get it now, finally. Sivir there picks it up.
I hear that spiders are actually really good bait for fishing. There's Jennifer
Oh,
Garner.
and here comes Jennifer Garner comes out of nowhere there trying to pick up the kill. Doesn't get it on comes back, but he's going down as a Kaiser. And ultimate there from my mom gets to go in there. So Kaiser tries to get away from Givebacks. He's not going to get away.
Jennifer Garner is chasing
Jennifer
Kelsey
Garner
down.
is going straight ham on Kelsey. Can she get through? Gets through the second turret, trying to get away now here. He's got two people on him and Rift walks himself right out of a thresh hook. As my mom comes in, hooks up again, hits Givebacks, and they try to give him down, but this is going to be a really big, it's a 3-on-3 fight here, and they have the damage. Ult comes in from Lux, gets the Kaiser down. As we keep going, Papa Smurf trying to pick up a kill here. Givebacks going to be going down. No, he's not. He's going to get away. Unsend gets the kill on Vayne, and Jennifer Garner comes in, cleaning things up there on Elise. They get Unsend now again, and the teams finish off the fight with a clean 5-for-2 there for Team Purple. So Givebacks, the hype, the gold hype started. The gold hype train was going. I mean, almost had Monte Cristo on the hype train with you there, but hype train kind of slowed down a little bit.
Surprise, but
just a little bit. But we're going. We still got it going.
I hear the rapid pressing of keys over there. It sounds like things are getting pretty hot.
They're always pretty hot when I'm playing. You know what I mean?
I'm glad that you're
There
so
it is.
humble. I'm glad you're so humble.
I try.
So let's take a look right now at some of the team members here. Cassidon, 184 CS, 10, 2, and 4. You said to do something, and I think the team's not listening. But looking at the Cassidon build, you've got a Deathfire Grasp, a Lich Bane, a Rod of Ages, and a Blasting Wand on a Cassidon who really loves that ability power.
Oh yeah.
With the 4.6 patch, I mean, how much damage are we talking here? Are we talking freak, tons of damage level?
Tons of damage. You know what? He's actually back to his old shenanigans, especially with that shield that he has. He got nerfed a little bit. His scaling actually went from 30% AP to 80%, so I don't know what Ryan was thinking there. So I think Cassidon is back up to his old shenanigans, especially, once he builds those AP items to really help him scale into that late game monster that we all know and love to ban. And I'm actually really surprised that they let Cassidon in the Bronze LCS.
Well, this is not a
Bronze
Clippers
Life.
game.
Bronze
That
Life.
is Bronze Life. All
Bronze
right.
are out. The Ku Klux Klan is in trouble now. 3-on-1 going to go down there. Jennifer Garner picking up another kill. They go in now. This time on Diana. Captain Comeback's kind of out of position. They're going to tank the tower regardless, and Jennifer Garner not going to pick up the kill.
No.
So Kaiser does the KS there, and Lindsay, I mean, if you're playing Jennifer Garner and she is 11, 2, and 5, I mean, it is Bronze LCS, so KS kind of a big deal, right? Kind of important.
If I was in this game against Jennifer Garner at 11, 2, and 5, I would literally stop and face the wall and just sob until the game was over. Because just see that 2-shot literally melted Kelsey off the map. I mean, this Sivir though, he's got no kills. Kelsey, I'm a little disappointed this game. I've never actually seen him play in a Summoner's Rift match. I've always seen him, I don't know what my mom was doing, fisting random people.
Mocking.
Yeah, I guess so.
Looks like. So then another tower take here by Team Purple, up 4 towers to 3, a 7k gold lead now for them, a 10 kill difference with 31 minutes into the match. As we start getting into the kind of the mid to late game mode now, Lindsay, Team Purple certainly has themselves a late game comp. As we get another interaction here, now Captain Comebacks goes into the middle of the team and just gets melted by Yellow Pages and by Jennifer Garner. Unsend trying to fight as well. They're going to go in. They're not going to go after her, but Yellow Pages gets hooked. Jennifer Garner says no. It absolutely melts people. As again, the team takes up another 2-0 kill advantage there. As Team Purple continues their lead, they get a hook onto Yellow Pages. He gets out.
Run to the jungle. There goes that Lux ult.
It looks like they might be able to pick up a kill on my mom.
Give back.
Yeah.
Kills my mom. You know, speaking of melting, I want to take this moment to thank our sponsor, Velveeta Cheese, for this late game shitstorm that we're calling. Velveeta, always good to feed you when you have zero money. Thanks, Velveeta. Liquid plastic.
Zero money. Zero.
It's really good on Wonder Bread, who's also our other sponsor for the evening. Don't mix it with Twinkies, though.
That's the kind of sponsor synergy we want. Is what we're looking.
It's true.
So true story, by the way, as we take as they get a lull in the action here. When the Great Twinkie Scare of 2013 happened, I actually purchased a Twinkie maker. That has now seemed to be defunct, given that they're back on the shelves. But I've used it once. I've made my own Twinkies. They are not nearly as good, and fresh Twinkies are just not the same as 2-year-old Twinkies. They're just not the same.
They're built to last, and you just don't get that kind of ingenuity with Chinese makers. American makers just do things better. They are made to last. It's like Ford. It's that same kind of mentality. America. Give back. How are you doing down there on Summoner Rift? What's going on? What's the is it tense?
So there was a glimmer of hope, and then the throw was real.
That's rough. That's
The
rough.
throw was real. We'll have to get to that in a second.
Bronze Life. I'm
Can't wait
so
to find out
excited.
how that looks.
Yeah, I love spoilers.
Full Lux Clan getting herself in a little bit of trouble here, 3-on-1, gets out thanks to the help of Diana. As the teams are really starting to push. Purple really starting to get a little malicious here with their pushes as we get into the 33-minute mark of this game. Lindsay, you're familiar with these teams. You're familiar with a lot of these players. Give back. Talks about the throw. Who in your mind is the kind of person who would just absolutely throw this match right now?
You know, as much as I have always said this whole time to not feed Jennifer Garner also has been notoriously known to throw. Oh, Jennifer Garner is shutting Jennifer. Speaking of
There's
the
throw right there. Jennifer Garner goes down.
See, I know my players.
Well done. Very good analysis there by Lindsay. Fight continues on here now.
We've got my mom pulling in. YOLOing.
Ult's going in. Can they get the kill on Elise? They can't get the kill on Papa Smurf.
No.
Jax now get focused as they push up here now. Team Blue really trying to make a push here. Can they get another kill? They cannot.
No.
As Team Purple gets themselves away. But Lindsay, we saw a little bit of throw there from Jennifer Garner, getting a little bit too confident.
And looks like
as she now adds a Rabadon's Death Cap to her mix. 215 CS, 13, 3, and 6 on the night.
It looks like Blue Team's going for Baron here. Fun fact about Baron, he loves Twinkies.
Who doesn't?
Right.
Who doesn't?
If you don't like Twinkies, you're un-American.
Un-American. Give back.
Blue team now going for Baron now. Can they get the Baron? Kaiser coming in for the steal.
Excellent.
Can't get it.
Can't
Give
get
backs.
it.
Gets the kill there.
Oh god. Oh wow.
Comebacks goes down though. Kaiser goes down as well. As the teams chase and Team Blue get away now that they have Baron. They're moving, but my mom is chasing after Cool Lux Clan really fast, pulls him in, pops him up. Can the team come in for the finish?
That flash.
Looks like they flashed out of there, saved themselves as they try to pick it up. Looks like
Caught
they're going to get
wow.
unsend, in the mix there. Givebacks comes in, gets the kill on Diana, and Yellow Pages picks up the kill on Elise as the throw continues to derail here. Jennifer Garner coming in along with my mom. Can they get the kill on unsend? They get the kill on unsend. Can they get Kelsey down? They finish off Kelsey, and it is a clean sweep. I believe, Lindsay, they call that the Asus.
They do call that the Asus. Money Badger, talk to me about this Thresh versus Kelsey in the bot lane on the blue side. You know, usually you see the kills on the ADC, but this time it's obviously Thresh carry. Do you think that's an intentional strat?
In Bronze LCS, Lindsay, you really can't. You can't.
True.
The only true consistent is inconsistency, and so we really don't know what the mindset is. But 31 CS to Blitzcrank's 38 CS, it clearly states that he is looking for some kills. He is looking to get aggressive. Both have 8 deaths, a little difficult for both of them. But again, Thresh, a champion that can go ADC if he needs to. Can get in there and fight. As Jennifer Garner goes down to Cool Lux Clan. Again, Jennifer Garner getting a little cocky, losing a 4th life there on the match, leading the team.
It was what I was saying earlier. She throws, The throws are real. She starts out super strong, and then she just kind of says, fuck it, and pulls her pants down and starts doing laps in the quad. And we all know how that goes for people.
Exercise is key to a fit mind and a fit body.
It's so true.
As we look at the kill counts now, 32-19.
Oh, yeah.
A 9K goal lead, a 4 tower difference now, 7-3 for Team Purple over Team Blue, as Blue goes for the dragon
And almost
and
loses
Elise
the Kaiser.
gets the smite.
My mom is getting harassed down by Cool Lux Clan here. My mom is able to run out into the bushes.
Gets away. Your mother's a crafty champion.
Well, she likes to fist people, and people like to stay away from her fists. I think it's science.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Comebacks over there pinging in the top lane. I don't know. It's a cry for help. But looks like mid is going to be push up, give back. Saved by Thresh.
And as soon as we go back, I wanted to go again. The team, we got a replay now. We're gonna go back to our Mind Replay 4000, again sponsored by our fine folks at Viagra. That last team fight there, the 5-0 ace, just systematic demolishing. As we all look back in our minds on the instant replay, a systematic demolishing of Team Blue by Team Purple on that one, Lindsay.
You know, let's thank our sponsors. The Mind Vision Replay 4000 is brought to you by Viagra, because if the mind doesn't work, the pills will. Thanks, Viagra.
Now we've got a lot of posturing right now here. Teams trying to get themselves back into just a relative state of comfort here now. Again, Team Blue down by a lot, but as Givebacks has told us, the team is not without hope, not without resolve, and not without hype.
My mom grabbing Thresh. Oh, and the box comes out on my mom.
Seems
Not
just like your childhood is again, as you
just
said,
like
Lindsay.
my childhood. And
Yellow Pages gets the kill there in the mid lane as Team Purple continues to push into Team's Blue base. It's getting a little ugly here, Lindsay.
it is.
Kind of like, I would say, oh, there's a hook there by Blitzcrank to no avail. And it looks like Team Blue now stacking lots of shields there, a couple Banshee's Veils there to make sure that those Thresh hooks don't land.
Yeah, you know,
Blitz hooks, not Thresh hooks.
yeah, well, you know, it's the same thing. Give back. What's the mood like down there on Summoner's Rift?
Well, the mood down here on Summoner's Rift is we're not on Summoner's Rift anymore.
Fight in mid now is all action now. Here we've got a gun full. Elise goes down to Vayne. Rise gets picks up Sivir. It looks like my mom going to take it in there. And they take the mid tower there, and it looks like they're going to make a push for the inhibitor. This could be the game.
Could be the game
as
for,
we move in here.
It's only Thresh,
Unsen,
and
the only
Thresh gets
one
himself
left, and he
caught.
is getting hooked, and he is getting crushed, gets
Wow.
melted down by Cassidy, and that is
That
going to be
is game. Wow, 38-19. The purple teams, the Kaiser, Papa Smurf, my mom, Jennifer Garner, and Yellow Pages. Wow.
Victory at 39 minutes,
What
30 seconds
a
into
game.
the matchup, and we have a victory in our Bronze LCS as we go into the post-game champion menu here.
Post-game
We're going to look
champion,
for some
here we
smack
go.
talk. There is no smack talk. But just an interesting match there, Lindsay. Start to finish, exciting. We had
Wow.
a first blood within the first 2 minutes of the game. And from there, just the action never stopped.
No.
Literally over almost 60 kills in the matchup.
Literally
Really, it
downhill.
exemplifies Bronze LCS to a T.
So, give back. I'm gonna grab some more players. Money Badger, would you mind having give back do an analysis of the game while I grab some more players?
We can do that.
All right.
So we're gonna go in. We're gonna talk deep now. Givebacks here. The team started out very confidently. You banned Fiora. You stuck it to Yellow Pages. How are you feeling early on in the game, going through this?
Early on in the game, we were doing all right. We had a lot of faith in the Cool Lux clan. We were like, all right, that carry's going to be real in that top lane. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to put you on that island. You handle that Yellow Pages, and that didn't work out too well. And then, unfortunately, I don't know what the hell we were thinking, but we left our 2 lowest ELO players to duo the bot lane against 2 high ELO players, or at least one, a diamond player. It's like, that was a stupid idea, but you know what? Hey, you live, you learn. Bronze LCS. But, yeah, it didn't turn out too well for the team. The pressure was pretty heavy all over the map. I couldn't as far as jungling was concerned, I couldn't get anywhere. And when I did move in for ganks, no one actually saw that I was there for the gank.
So
It's okay. It
looking at
happens.
that Baron kill for you guys, you had a great Baron steal there. We're going to use the mind replay 4000 to replay this in people's minds as they listen and think about it. Talk us through that match there. You guys came in, you made a distinct effort to take Baron, and then everything fell apart. They just kind of picked you guys off one by one. Talk us through that as we, as our fans at home watch it in their mind. Again, sponsored by Viagra.
So the throw in the fight ended up being the Lux Flash. But what ends up happening is we push them out of the mid lane, and I call for the Baron because I know that they're too low and that they've all backed off. They're expecting us to push down the mid lane like any bronze player would do, and I'm like, no, we got to go for Baron right now because we got Kassadin down, and that is absolutely time to go for the Baron. So we bail out, we go over to the Baron, we end up getting that, and then as we're getting away, the Lux gets caught, and we're like, all right, this is where you got to die for the cause. You just stand there and you eat it because the rest of us are getting away. And he flashed over the wall, which made them all turn around over the wall and get the cleanup.
That game was so rough.
We got Captain
Jennifer Gardner.
I got Captain Comebacks and Jennifer Gardner on the analysis desk for the post-game analysis brought to you by Kia and $2 check.
Hello. Hello.
Jennifer Garner, talk us through this. You started out there big time. Once again, picking a champion with massive late game scale. Last week, dominating with Fiora, just absolutely out of control. This time, Kassadin, your choice. Good week to pick Kassadin. This is one of his up weeks. But talk about that mid to late game there. You really got a little confident. Maybe thought perhaps you married Ben Affleck. Life's pretty good. Maybe give a couple deaths there, kind of getting some LBs. How'd you bring it back?
Well, if you've watched some of my past games, you might have seen the infamous Quinn game where I got way too cocky and dove the fountain and ended up losing the game.
Yeah, we all saw that.
Yeah.
We were all there.
That it tends to rub off on me in every game where I get fed, and that was no exception. I rift walked into 5 people and died instantly, and almost lost this game too.
Wow, pretty rough stuff there.
Yeah,
Comebacks,
luckily
you had a chance to play against Jennifer Garner in the mid lane. I assume you drew the short straw on your team to get that mid lane matchup. Playing Diana against Kassadin. Talk to us a little bit about the first pick, Diana. What was going through your head? And were you listening to give back suggestion of just when it comes to playing in solo queue, the heck with team comp, just go with carry?
Well, the original plan was just to take Diana away from Jennifer Gardner. So, I play Diana a lot too, so that was the original plan. I did fine in lane until we got into team fights. And Jennifer does what she does best.
Did you just say you did fine in lane with 66 CS at like 18 minutes?
Wow.
Well,
Right, double lift, calm down.
Besides the farm, I didn't feed her.
Besides the lane, I did good in lane.
Our bot lane was just...
Seems to be a little bit of discourse here amongst the team.
There is.
Give backs.